Hello students, let's start with the topic time and work. Now before getting into the topic, we'll start with the basic thing which you all know. How you can find the total work. How you can find the total work by simply saying per day work or work done in per day or per unit time multiplied by the time. For how much time or for how many days you are working. For basic general, total work is equal to work done in per unit time into time. Now, per unit time depends on hours, days, or minutes. So that should be multiplied by this. That means if I produce 2 units each day, after 10 days I will produce 20 units. That is total work done. So this is the basic way how to find the total work done. Now, there are certain questions where they used to ask to find in how many days they can complete the work in any of the pattern. So basic way, A can complete a work in 10 days. B can do the same work in 20 days. In how many days A and B can complete the work if they work together? So, how can we do that? A does work in 10 days. So, A 1 day work is 1 by 10. B same 1 day work is 1 by 20. So, A plus B collectively 1 day work is 1 by 10 plus 1 by 20, that is 3 by 20. That is 3 by 20. Now, 1 day work by A and B is 3 by 20. So, total work done. Total work done we assumed 1, that is why this is 1 by 10 and 1 by 20. So, in this case, the total work done we considered it as 1 unit. So, the formula simply states per day work, total work done is equal to per day work, that is 3 by 20 into number of days x. What is the total work done? 1. So 1 is equal to 3 by 20 into x. X is equal to 20 by 3 days if they work together. This is the way where we can solve by reciprocating it, by solving it. Now the concern is why total work done 1? And this method is known as unitary method, where we consider that we are going to form 1 unit of the work. We collectively took that the total work done is equal to 1 unit. Now, this is a lengthy way. There is another way to solve this, which is LCM method, where we used to take the LCM. Now, we'll do the question same way. A can do the work in 10 days. B can do the same work in 20 days. Now, take the LCM. 10 and 20 LCM is 20. Now, 20 are the number of units to be produced. 20 are the total number of units produced by them. So, A takes 10 days to produce 20 units. So, units produced by A in 1 day is 2. Units produced by B in 1 day is 1. So, collectively units produced by A and B is 3. At the end of 1 day, they produces 3 units. And they have to produce total 20 units. How many days they will take? Total work done is 20. 1 day work is 3 into x. X is equal to 20 by 3. This is LCM method. Now the difference between LCM and unitary method is total work done. In unitary method, the total work done is 1. In unitary method, in LCM method, the total work done is LCM. Fair enough? So we will solve this question in this way and most of the question in this way, because this will lead us in less number of calculations. Now, in this unit, n number of questions are possible because n number of patterns we can involve while working. For simple example, we'll start with the same. A can do a work in 12 days and B can do the same work in 15 days. C can also do the work in 20 days. Now this is fixed for all the questions. We will vary the patterns of solving it. These 3 conditions remain same. So first, A, B and C started working together. And they worked till last. This is the first case. Second, A started the work and B joins him 4 days later. 4 days later, B joins. So how can we solve these two questions? The same way, take the LCM first. LCM for all these three is 12, 15 and 20 is 60 units. Now, then A produced 12 units. A produced 60 units in 12 days. So A produced 1 day, 5 units. B produced 4 units. C produces 3 units. So in the circle, the number of units produced by them in 1 day. So A's 1 day work is 5. B's 1 day work is 4. C's 1 day work is 3. So A plus B plus C's 1 day work is 5 plus 4, 9 plus 3, 12. 12 units. So how many days they will take? 60 by 12 days they will take to do the work. So next step is 60 by 12, that is 5 days. Then in 5 days A plus B when working together can complete the work. Now the second. A started the work, 4 days later B joins. Now what is the equation I can go? A worked for X days and B worked for X minus 4 days to do the complete work. That is 60 only again. What is the LCM of 12 and 15? 60. So A's 1 day work is 5. B's 1 day work is 4. X minus 4 is equal to 60. So solve this equation for X. 5x plus 4, 9x. 9x is equal to 76 by 9. Is it done? 4 4 is 16 goes there 76. 76 by 9 is the answer. This is the way. Now the other way. There is another way to solve without equation. For first 4 days. Now go with the timeline of this. We'll go with the timeline. This is the timeline where the work starts. A started the work. A ends the work completely. B joins from this point and ends the work. So this is the duration where A and B were working. And this is the duration where A was working alone. So A and B were working for those number of units which was left by A after 4 days. So A worked for 4 days. How many units? 5 units per day. For 4, 20 units is produced by A in 4 days. Then how much units left? Out of 60, 20 done, 40 left. 40 to be done by A and B. 40 is to be done by A and B. A and B, 9 units. So to produce 40 units, they will take 40 by 9 days. So collectively, they have taken these many days. Now if they ask for how many days A and B were working together, that is 40 by 90. How many days they took to complete the work? That is 40 by 9 plus 40. Answer will remain same. Take the LCM. 36 plus 40. 76 by 90. 76 by 90. Both are same. This is how they do. Now, third part. These are the two kinds of question where they are working together when one joins late. Now the other one is when one leaves early. Third. A and B started together but B leaves 4 days before. Now how can we solve this? Same way, timeline. First form the timeline, then we will solve it. This is the point where the work start. A completed the work till last. B started the work but left this way. Again 4 days. A worked for 4 days. Now for this duration who was working? A, B. Same case. How many units are produced before B leaves? The number of units total minus the number of units produced by A in last 4 days. So A's 4-day work. A's 4-day work is 5 into 4, 20 units. In the last 4 days he produced 20 units. So how many units were remaining in this duration? 60 units. That is produced by A and B. That is 9 units per day. So A plus B will take. This is 40. So this will go. That is 60 minus 20 done. So A plus B will go for 40 by 9. These two remain same. The answer remains same. How they have done? In 4 days, 20 units. Before that days, 40 units to be done by A and B. They are forming 9 units per day. So they will form 40. They will take 40 by 9 days to form those units. Is it clear? Now, same way, the previous question, the basic trick to do is go for the time period in which a lone person is working, because that is the fixed data I have. For simple example, A worked from day 1 till last, B worked for midway, and this is 4 days or 5 days. Let us assume 5 days. So this is the data where I can get the value. That in 5 days we can simply find the number of units produced by A. But we can't find the number of units produced in this case without using this. Why? In this case the value is X. The value is X will be there. How can we solve it? If the value is X, units multiply by X, it is again unknown to me because X is unknown. So from here I can simply find taking LCM, which will help me to find total units. With the help of this, I can find the units produced. So now, if you take the difference of these two, I will get this value. Then we can go for the X. This is the way how to do it. Now, if they work alternatively. How can we solve? Fourth one. First day A will go. Second day B will go. Third day A will go. Fourth day B will go. How can we solve it? Now, in this case, first day 5 units will be produced, second day 4, third day 5, 4, 5, 4. Now collectively, 9 units at the end of 2 days, 9 units at the end of 2 days, 9 units at the end of 2 days. Now, basically going this way. We can't take the average. We can't take the average by simply saying 4.5 units per day. No. Why? In the first day 5 units are formed. But according to you, the average is 4.5. That means in the first day 4.5 unit is produced. That is wrong. So we are not going to take the average. We are just clubbing on the basis of repetition of units. That is 9. That means at the end of 2 days, the units are repetitive. That means I assume 2 days and club them as a single day. So at the end of this pair 9 units are formed. I need to form 60 units overall. So how many days I will take? 9 units in per set. 9 units per set. So total set will be 60 by 9. Each set is of 2 days multiplied by 2. These many days 120 by 9 days they will take to complete the work. This is how alternate work goes. So now I hope till now you got the way how we do it. There are many patterns to solve it, but these are the basic which we have to apply. Now other simple goes that in the same example, if we don't have this value, and they simply said they have completed the work in 40 days. A can complete the work in 12 days. B can complete the work in 15 days. Now with the help of C, they completed the work in 5 days. With the help of C, they completed the work in 5 days. So in how many days C alone can do the work? So how can we solve? First, take the LCM of these three. Why these three now? Why and where to take the LCM? Now simple condition. Why and where to take the LCM? Whenever a person started the work from the day 1 and completes the work. Not even a person, even the pairs. If the A and B pair started the work and completes the whole work, then we can go in this way by taking the LCM. So take the LCM of 12, 15 and 5. Why? With the help of C, they completed the work in 5 days. Means they completed the work in 5 days. So take the LCM 60. 60 units again. So A alone forms how many units? 5. B alone 4. A plus B plus C. 5 units per 5 days to form. That means 12 units per day. So A is 5, B is 4, C is C, that is 12, C is equal to 3 unit. C produces 3 units per day. So to form 60 units, how many days it will take? 20 days. Then C will take 20 days to form the work. So till now we are done with the basics of time and work. In the next video we will discuss the time and work in terms of chain rule. In addition and removal of a person, we can take in the next video. Thank you.